Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to explore something fascinating about the human mind. You ever notice how humans can spend 3 hours watching random videos effortlessly, but doing one difficult task for 20 minutes feels like climbing Mount Everest emotionally? You sit down to work, and suddenly your brain becomes a professional negotiator. Let's start tomorrow. We should first watch a video about productivity. Actually, maybe success isn't even real. The human brain becomes deeply philosophical the moment difficult work appears. And honestly, most people think this means they lack discipline. Part 1. The biology of comfort and why your brain prefers to save energy. The truth is more interesting than just lacking willpower. Discipline feels difficult because your nervous system is explicitly designed to resist unnecessary energy expenditure. In simple words, your brain wants to save energy. Thousands of years ago, this was useful. Humans survived by conserving energy for real danger, finding food, escaping threats, surviving harsh environments. The brain loved efficiency. And even today, your nervous system still works that way. That's why comfort feels natural. Staying in bed feels natural. Scrolling feels natural. Eating snacks while watching How to Change Your Life videos feels extremely natural. Meanwhile, difficult actions like studying, working out, building a business, learning a skill, or creating something meaningful feel uncomfortable because difficult things require focus, uncertainty, effort, and energy. The brain sees all this and says, absolutely not. And modern life makes this even harder because humans now live surrounded by instant gratification. Food, instantly. Entertainment, instantly. Dopamine, instantly. Validation, instantly. Your brain slowly gets trained to expect fast rewards with minimal effort. So when something requires consistency over time, the nervous system resists. Not because you're broken, but because your brain prefers immediate comfort over long-term rewards. Section 2. Redefining real discipline. Dispelling the cinematic myth. And honestly, looking at it through this biological lens completely changed how I see discipline. Discipline is not waking up every day feeling motivated like a movie character running in slow motion while dramatic music plays in the background. Most real discipline looks very ordinary, quiet, repetitive, sometimes boring. And that's important to understand because many people fail simply because they expect discipline to feel exciting. But meaningful growth is usually repetitive. The gym becomes repetitive. Learning becomes repetitive. Editing videos becomes repetitive. Even building your dream life eventually becomes repetition. Which brings us to part 3, the power of neuroplasticity and biological training. And this is where the science of discipline becomes truly fascinating. Neuroplasticity basically means your brain physically changes based on repeated behavior. The more you repeat something, the easier your nervous system accepts it. At first, waking up early feels painful. Then, slowly, it becomes normal. At first, working out feels difficult. Then, slowly, it becomes part of your identity. At first, focused work feels uncomfortable. Then, slowly, the brain adapts. Humans often think consistency is only mental, but consistency is also biological training. You are literally training your nervous system to tolerate effort. And I think this is where many people misunderstand discipline completely. They think disciplined people have no resistance. That's not true. Disciplined people simply learned how to act despite resistance. Section 4. Systems over motivation and bypassing the brain's resistance to starting. That realization changes everything. Because now the goal is not never feel resistance again. The goal becomes reduce negotiation with your brain. And honestly, small systems help a lot, starting tiny, removing distractions, creating routines, reducing friction. Because the brain struggles more with starting than continuing. This is why humans procrastinate for 2 hours, then suddenly work productively for 40 minutes once they finally begin. The nervous system resists transition, not movement itself. And maybe this is one of the biggest modern superpowers, the ability to consistently do difficult things without constantly depending on motivation. Because motivation changes, emotions change, energy changes. But systems reduce chaos. And slowly, through repetition, the brain begins trusting you again. You become someone who finishes things, shows up, builds, creates, and continues moving even when comfort calls louder. And honestly, that's how humans slowly transform their lives, not through one dramatic moment, but through small, repeated actions that quietly rewire the mind over time. What small action will you repeat today? See you in the next video.